Wait. Now let
It will
me
be opposite.
let me frame the question again. I have a coil, okay, which is circular. I have a circular coil, and I have a bar magnet which has north pole and south pole as marked in the diagram. I am moving the north pole closer to the coil. What will be the direction of induced current in the coil? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Yes, it should be anti-clockwise. The reason is because you are bringing north pole to the coil. So it will oppose the cause. The cause is bringing north pole closer to the coil. So it will induce north pole on its face to oppose the north pole. So that's why the direction of current should be like this. That is anti-clockwise. Okay. Now
Yeah.
this time I have south pole marked as like this and north pole here. Now I am bringing south pole closer to the coil. What should be the direction of induced current?
Clockwise.
It should be clockwise because south pole is coming to the face of the coil. The coil should oppose it. So coil should induce a south pole on its face. So if south pole comes, the direction of current should be clockwise.
Yeah.
Now one more thing. Now,
This logic we can apply in centrifugal force also, right?
no. Nothing. It has nothing to do with centrifugal force.
But we learned it before.
No.
Oh.
Okay. South pole and north pole are marked like this. Now I am moving the magnet away. Basically, I'm moving the south pole away. What should be the direction of induced current?
It should be opposite.
What do you mean by opposite? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
It should be anti-clockwise because
Yeah, that's what I said.
south pole is going away. So it should oppose it. It should attract the south pole back. So it should induce north pole on its face. And when it induces north pole, the direction of current should be in anti-clockwise to produce north pole on the face of the coil. Okay.
Yeah.
Now another question. This time, I have north pole here and south pole here, and I'm moving it away. What should be the direction of induced current on the coil?
Anti-clockwise. Oh, clockwise. Yeah, clockwise.
Clockwise, because north pole is going away, so it should induce south pole on its face. So it should be clockwise. Clockwise current produces south pole on the top of the coil. Okay. Now let's see. I have one coil in a square shaped coil, and magnetic fields are marked like this. Do you remember what does the cross magnetic means? What
No.
cross means? It is going into the plane. When an arrow goes away from you, that means if an arrow is going into the plane, what can you see? You can see only the tail of the arrow, and the tail will appear as a cross.
Yeah.
That's why cross. And when an arrow is coming towards you, so you will see only one dot, right?
Yeah.
So these are the meanings of cross and dot. So cross just means it's going away into the plane of the paper. Now I am moving rectangular coil away. What should be the direction of induced current in the coil?
Cross.
You don't know?
Cross.
Cross? No, the current will flow either like this or it will flow like this. What do you mean by cross?
Oh, it'll flow like that.
Clockwise, anti-clockwise.
Clockwise.
So you say it is clockwise. So basically I am moving the coil away. So that means crosses are reducing. So it will try to produce more crosses. So yes, the direction should be upwards.
Yeah.
Okay. I have dots. Magnetic field is dot, and that means it is coming towards you. And I am moving the rectangular coil like this. Okay, basically this row is not there. Okay, I am moving the coil towards left. What should be the direction of induced current in the coil?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. That means it should be like this.
Yeah.
That means it should be like this. So basically dots are increasing. So it will try to oppose the dots. Dots are increasing, so it will. So it is wrong. Dots are increasing, so it will try to decrease the dot. So it should be clockwise. So if it is clockwise, then the magnetic field produced by the coil is cross here.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.